Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, today I'm going to teach you, or we're going to talk about one of the suttas. It gives us a chance to understand what the Supreme Buddha's Dhamma stand for and how the Blessed One's teaching is related with each every person. And if someone practice and follow, then they can achieve the same result. And one more thing is that the monks, how they earn their livelihood. It is about that. Okay. This sutta is called Kasibhāradvāja Sutta. Sean, you can share the screen. It is from the Samyutta Nikaya, book of 1. And in the Brahman Varga, there is a Brahman Samyukta Upasaka Varga second sutta. It is mentioned about the Kasibhāradvāja. Kasi, it means farmer. Bharadvaj, it is his name. So this sutta is for the farmer Bharadvaj. Okay. Evam me sutan. So I have heard. Ekam samayang bhagava magadesu viharati dakkhina girismin ekanalayang brahmana game. So in the Magada kingdom, there was in the southern hills. Okay. Ekanala name, the village name was called Ekanala, and it was totally the Brahmin's village. Means majority of people were Brahmin, and they were staying there. And Bhagava was Supreme Buddha, the Blessed One, was wandering or traveling in that direction. Tena kopana samayena Kasibhāradvājasa brahmanasa panchamattani nangalasatani pattayutta hoti bappakale. So there was a time, like 2 months back, like when the rainy season starts, and that time the season for snowing starts. So this Bharadvaj Brahmin with his 500 people, 500 plows he took, and he went in the farming in that season. So at all in the morning, the Blessed One took his robe and bow, and he went where the Kasibhāradvāja was, where he was working in the farm. When Kasibhāradvāja saw Supreme Buddha went there and he stayed there, Atako Bhagavan Yena Parivesana Tenupasankami. So in the surrounding of that place, the Supreme Buddha was standing. When the Kasibhāradvāja saw that Blessed One was standing, he said to the Buddha, what he said, Ahanko samana kasamicha vapamicha kasitvacha vapitvacha bhunjami. What he say? Incidents was something like that. He's a farmer and everything he looks as in the farmer's eyes. So when the Blessed One went there, he saw that this one of the ascetic has come to this place, and he's looking young, because Blessed One was very young on that time, 25 years. It's not much age, or 35, 40, that kind of age maybe. And Blessed One was standing there. So we are working and this person is not working. He left his household and he's practicing. Because in the Brahmin clan, there are ages divided into 4 parts. Okay, like first age is called the childhood. Second age is called growing up, studying. Okay, third age is called settling down and working, settling down, having wife and all the family. That, and fourth age is called leaving the home and becoming monk, ascetic. Okay, so these are they divided this life into 4 parts. So when someone is very old, or when someone is finished his household chores completely. Like when his sons are when getting married, they have sons and daughters. In that time, they feel now I can hand over this everything to them, and they leave them home and goes to the different places, like different where the ascetics lives. So such a place they go, and they practice their ascetic, and they also start to practice ascetic. When they saw the new young monk, what they see? That he has broken the chain. He should be monk when he is old, and now he is doing this. So it is not good to feed him. And such a way, he asked this he said this thing to in front of the Buddha. What he says? Samana, that ahanko samana. Samana, that I, kasamicha vapamicha. I plow and I sow. Kasitvacha vapitvacha. Doing such a thing, plowing and sowing, doing farming, bunjami. I eat what I do, such a thing I can do. You also, twampi, you should also do samana what? Kasu sacha vapasucha. Vapasucha. Kasitvacha vapitvacha bunjasuti. You too should plow and sow, and then you may eat. Then you can consume the food. That he said. Means he is directly asking, okay, I am doing, see, I am working. And this is the thing, this is the way that you can earn. Now you should do the same thing. You should also do the farming and eat your food. Supreme Buddha replied to him, very, very beautiful. Supreme Buddha says, Aham pikho brahmana kasami cha vapami cha kasitva cha vapitva cha bhunjami. Brahman, I too do these all things. I plow, I sow, and then I eat. I am not eating just without doing work. I am also farming. The Blessed One was never lie. I mean, in the monks, in that time, anyone who leave home, anyone become ascetic, it is unheard that they will lie. They will tell false things. No. So he was amazed. He asked, Nako mayang passama bhoto gotamassa yugang va nangalang va phalang va pachanang va balibaddeva. That he was amazed and he asked, I don't see, worthy Gautama, that with a yoke, like all the instrument which is needed for farming. So yoke or plow or plowshare or god or oxen, nothing. And after that, means I can't see anything. Gautama is walking only, taking his robe there and having the bowl in his hand, and that's all. Having only this much. The Blessed One is saying that I do have everything. I do this farming and then I eat. So for the farming, the things needed. You need a lot of things, to what you call dig the soil. So you need a plow. Then you want to make the soil properly well. Then you have to up and down. So different instruments you need, and everything in that. Now we have tractors, huge monster tractors are there. Earlier the time there was a bull or ox they use most of the time. Where are these things? And not having these things, can't see these things, still you are saying that you are doing all these things. So the Buddha explained what is in the Dhamma these farming instruments are. Atako Kasibhāradvājo Brahmano Bhagavantam Gajjabhāsi. Bharadvaja, the farmer, addressed the Buddha in these verses. So he said, Kassako patijanasi nacha passamite kasim. Kassako bruhi kathang janimu tang kasinti. He said, you claim to be the farmer, but I don't see any farming. Tell me, you are farming. When asked, So I can recognize you are a farmer, or you're a farmer or farming. So simply, when he can't see anything, there is no instrument for farming, even though the Blessed One was saying that I'm a farmer. I also do these things. And then I consume food, I eat food. And he asked, I cannot see. How can I, how you are claiming yourself as a farmer, but I can't see anything. So the Buddha described beautifully what the farming means. Buddha says, Saddha bijang tapo buddhi panyame yuga nangalang hiri isa manoyottang satime phalapachanam. What the Buddha says, it is a beautiful thing. Buddha says, faith is my seed. The practice what Supreme Buddha does. Tapa, the practices what the Buddha asked, Aradhavirya, what we call, or fervor is rain. Like when someone is practicing, that is rain. So what the Buddha do? Whenever he travel, he established faith in people. This is the path. This is the truth. This is suffering. This is the cause of suffering. This is cessation of suffering. This, when the person relates themselves, yes, that is in me. I am also part of this suffering. So this path, what the Buddha explaining, it is really true. And he develops the faith. When that happened? When the Buddha placed the faith by teaching the Dhamma. So faith is my seed. And the practice is the water, is the rain. The hard practices what monks do, sit down and meditate in. That thing, Buddha says, it is rain. Panyame yuga nankalan. Wisdom is my yoke and plow. That is thing. The wise person is the only person who can realize the Dhamma. Panyavantasa ayam dhammo, nayam dhammo duppanyasa. Buddha says that this Dhamma is for wise people, not the foolish one. So the Buddha's only means, he plowed the people's mind through this wisdom. And then, furthermore, Buddha says, Hiri Isa Mano Yottang. Hiri, it means moral shame, you can say. The Hiri Isa Mano Yottang. This is my paw, that, which is connected to the bull cart. That entire shaft is the paw. And Manoyottan, Sati me Phala Pachanan. And the mindfulness. Mindfulness is a strap where it is completely covered, filled with, that is mindfulness. Kaya gutto, vachi gutto. Manoyuttan, the mind is a strap, and then Sati me Palapachana. Mindfulness is a plowshare and goad. So that is the one, the mindfulness is the one which takes furthermore. Kaya gutto, vachi gutto, ahare udare yato, satchang karomi niddanang, sorachang me pamochana. Buddha says, grounded in body and speech, I restrict my intake of food. I use truth as my set, and gentleness is my relief. Simply, restraining his body, restraining his words. Ahare. So I restrain this body also and word also. And the soul, I restrain how much food I take. And with the truth, I find the solution. And I live happily, throughout that. Viryang me dhura dhorayang yoga khemadi vahanang gachanti anivattantang yatha gadvana sochati. Energy, my best of burden, transporting me to sanctuary from the good. I goes without turning back where there is no sorrow. It's beautiful. Means uh, with the virya, with the effort, with the energy that Buddha has went through the place where there is no sorrow, nothing. That is the teaching Buddha gives others, that I reach to the destination. And now you can follow the same thing. Eva mesa kasi kattha sa hoti amatta phala etang kasin kasitvan sabba dukkha pamachati. That's how to do the farming that has freedom from death as its fruit. When you finish this farming, you are released from all suffering. Eva mesa kati. This is the way that I do the farming. And the fruit is enlightenment. Amataphala, Amrit, elixir. That is the one which person gets. Farming, all the suffering. Beautifully Buddha explained in this. Like when the Kasibhāradvāja was there, and then Kasibhāradvāja was there, he's saying, you are claiming yourself as a farmer, but we don't see anything. These things, and I will consider you as a farmer. And Buddha described what the farming means in the ascetic world. It's country. They also have to take effort to do that. Why do we think that when we offer something to the bhikkhu, that we collect the good karma, good merit? Because they are practicing Dhamma, or the Buddha encouraged monks to practice Dhamma in this way as the Buddha did his own farming. And when someone does such a thing, what they do? They finishes their suffering. And when someone help others to finish their suffering, they collect the good karma, good merit. And that is it, Buddha is mentioned. So Buddha explained something this entirely. In that time, Bhunjatu bhavan gotamo kassako bhavan. But they Yangi bhavan gotamo ammata phalampi kasin kasati. Gotama, good, it's very nice. You know, bhavan bhunjatu, Bhante, please eat. Bhante, please eat. Kassako bhavan, you are a farmer. You know, Yangi bhavan gotamo amata palampi kasin kasati. That the blessed one is the one, what he does? He is the one who is doing the farming of enlightenment. Doing the farming of enlightenment. So, in that time, he prepared the milk rice for the Blessed One and he gave it to him. But Buddha denied that. Buddha says, so he offered him to the milk rice with a bronze cup and presented it to Buddha. The Buddha replied to him, Gata bigitang me abhojaniyang sampassatang brahmana nesa dhammo Gata bigitang punadanti Buddha dhamme sati brahmana vuttiresa. Buddha says, by explaining, means Buddha has teach the Dhamma to him, and now as a repaying of that, he's getting the food. The Buddha says that food enchanted by verses isn't fit for me to eat. Means as a repaying of the teaching. Means like selling the Dhamma in a kind of way, like Buddha has taught the entire Dhamma to him that this is the way I teach. And now he's saying, okay, I consider you as a farmer, and now you can eat. I'm offering to you. So in that time, Buddha says, I taught you Dhamma, and for repaying of that, as it is like a, buying and selling, in that way, by after teaching, the Buddha is unable to take the food. That's not the principle of those who sees Brahmin. This is means Brahmin. This is not the principle for Buddhas. Like for the monks, selling the Dhamma is not good thing. eating food after selling Dhamma, it is not suitable. They can ask you, they can encourage you, to do the good things, do these things. But having intention, I am teaching you, and now you should pay me. I am teaching you, should give me. That is not the principle what our Blessed One taught. The Buddha rejects things enchanted with verses. After repeating this, after saying this Dhamma, after teaching this Dhamma, what the things are comes, Buddha rejects it. Dhamme sati brahmana uttaresa. Since there is such a principle, Brahmin, that's how they live. So Buddha says, I cannot take the principle. Dhamma, it is ethical. If I and means see, there you hold the risk by asking, okay, pay for the retreat of this much. You can encourage, you can donate. That's all. Because it is not for us to ask, because it is not usual things. All the things what required for that, for survival, for sustenance. The monks can encourage you, okay, you can donate and you can do. But I am teaching you, and now you pay me. Principle never exists. It's not suitable in the Dhamma, and that's why I deny what kevalinang mahesin khinasavam kukkucha annena panena upatta kassa hoti. Buddha says, serve with other food and drink the consummate one, the great seed, with defilements and remorse stilt, for he is the filth for the seeker of merit. So, offer the food for what? To generate the merit. That's all only the thing is should be there. For whom? Who has liberated themselves, who has finished their suffering. You can give food them. Annena panena upattansu. You can give the food and water or whatever the requirement there. Ketanyitang punya pekkasi hoti. So you can collect, you can gather the good merit of amount of merit. For that you can do. But for it is not for the selling. See, the Buddha is very clear about Dhamma. And from this, we can understand, from this sutta, we can understand that the Buddha's teaching is beautiful, wonderful. If someone practice today, they cannot misuse it if they practice well. But still, they need the faith and confidence. The way the Buddha teaches, such a thing we required, we need it. In the Atthakatha, in the commentaries, it is mentioned when this entire incident happened, like when the Buddha told that I am a farmer, and then Buddha proved that how his farming is. He revealed the Dhamma in front of him. That time, he was very happy, and he offered the milk rice to the Buddha. Okay, as a one farmer giving to another farmer, it's nothing, like sharing. Like sharing is a good thing in that time. When one farmer can help another farmer, and it is nothing too bad, because it was very hard for him. How can I give someone who is not working for this food? But now the Buddha proven that he's a farmer. So he said, one person can give another farmer. One farmer can share the food with another farmer, and it won't be bad. And that time the Buddha says, no, I taught you Dhamma, and I cannot take payment for that. Only I encourage others who is enlightened, who is practicing Dhamma, who has finishes their defilements, has attained the enlightenment, Khinasava. For such a person, if someone offered the food, water, or whatever the requirements, if someone offered, they collected the good karma of merit. So he asked Bande, I have already poured this bronze of the bowl of milk rice to you. What should I do? Buddha says, place it. It is in this what I'm saying to you. It is in the commentaries. Okay, so what I'm learning, I'm doing, I'm reading from the Pali, and it has a different, it has a very, very small summary of that. But it's Sutta, what I'm looking at, it is well explained. So he said, then worthy Gautama, what should I do? Whom should I give this milk rice? So the Buddha says, in this world, I do not see anyone in this world who can consume the food which is offered for the Buddha. It means given to him. No one is there to eat. So, except only for this food, what you have prepared, it is only accepted for the Bhantes, Supreme Buddha, Blessed One himself, or one of his disciples. You can offer to them. Then, then what should I do now? So he said, okay, place this or throw this milk rice into the water where there is no insects or creatures living. So the livingless water, you can drop this milk rice. Once this Bharadvāja placed this milk rice into the water, what happened? This milk rice started to shatter, it started to combust kind of way. It started to sizzle and hiss, chit chit, I think, something. Such a sound it makes, and started to steam. And it was an amazing thing to see that time. Like, this food is only for Buddha, and this is, it was a shouting, it was chanting, something like this. If suppose someone put the very hot cauldron, iron cauldron, and if that thing is placed in the water, what happened? Immediately water makes sounds, and steams come out from that. In the same way, when this milk rice was placed into the creatureless water, or the no living beings are not there, such a water that started to do. And very amazed of looking that even the food cannot be given to anyone, and that has this much strength. So after that, he was very happy and delighted. He was immediately replied to Buddha, even Gautama, bow down to the Blessed One, and immediately he said, Abhikantang Bho Gautama, Abhikantang Bho Gautama, ex-master Gautama. Seyathapi Bho Gautama, Nikkujitan Va Ukujjaya. Bhante, you have done something which is overturned. You have right. Patichannangva Vivareya, which was hidden, you has really revealed it. The pointing out the path to the one who has lost. Andakareva Telepajotang Dhareya, that you have lit a lamp in the dark. So Chakkumanto Rupani Dakkinti. So the people with the clear eyes can see what's there. In such a way, the Blessed One, the Master, or the worthy Gautama, has made teaching clear in many ways. Buddha has explained the beautiful Dhamma. I go refuge to the worthy one. I go refuge to Dhamma and the disciple of monks. From now on, Ajjata ke panupetan saranam gatanti. So I'm going refuge to the Blessed One. May I receive the going forth, the ordination in worthy Master Gautama's presence. Bhante, I need to become a monk, because he has a beautiful path which starts from the faith and all the instruments. There is only one fruit comes, and that is enlightenment. He's doing this farming every year and year and year, and he's looking that I'm having only for food. I'm eating only. But now I have seen the farmer who can take me, or who can lead my life to the finishing of all this suffering. And now I want to follow him. Now I want to do the farming in a way that explains. And so he asked the ordination. And what he did? In a very, very short time, he became a monk. He uh, gained the high ordination. And after high ordination, he has practiced his Dhamma diligently, keen, resolute, and soon realized the goal, which person lives home and lead his life as a homeless, as a monk life. He has understand that my rebirth is finished. The spiritual journey has been completed. Katang karaniya na parangitayati. There is nothing left to be done. Such a way, and he has become one of the enlightened monks. Kasibhāradvāja has. So this is the beautiful, beautiful sutta Buddha explains. This is the beautiful thing. So in this sutta, what we learn? That Buddha is a farmer also. And his farming is amazing thing, which starts from the faith and it finishes, it gives result of enlightenment. Whoever come to the contact of Buddha, whoever practice his Dhamma, they are practicing in the same way as Buddha has. Like we are moderning our techniques of farming, but still we have to use the soil to do that. We have to still we have to do the farming. Even this much time has passed, we still need food to consume. In the same way as if someone follows the Buddha's path, what will happen? They will also go through this and they will attain the enlightenment. So the offering to the monks is not a free. Offering to the monks is not just a waste. It is offering which helps us to develop the good karma, the merit. And that's the thing the Buddha explained here. So may this sutta, may this explanation, the Kasibhāradvāja sutta, be helpful for all of us to understand this Dhamma, to develop the faith, develop the confidence on Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. May this sutta be helpful for all of us to realize the Four Noble Truths of the Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu.